All right, let's talk about the Wuhan media virus, which is what we call it on this show. We call it that, well, because it drives the media scumbags nuts. Now, it's a tough situation. It is a serious illness, but you also need to understand this. It is a serious illness that kills people older who have pre-existing conditions. From what we know of it right now, it's not posing any danger to people who are younger. It's just not. Now, it spreads like wildfire. The disease is not nothing. I don't think you're allowed to say that, whatever. It's not nothing. It's something, but it's not the Black Plague. So remember something. Calm down. Calm down. There's no need to panic. There are going to be more Wuhan media virus cases tomorrow. There are going to be more the next day. But here in America, just like we did with swine flu, just like we did with Ebola, just like we did with everything else, we are going to get a handle on things. There is no need to panic. Nobody is screwing you over. Washington hasn't dropped the ball. We're all going to die. Everything is fine. They're taking this seriously. They're telling you not to panic, and that's exactly what to do. And we shouldn't lose sight of the fact that people are suffering real financial harm from it. Now, this is unavoidable. When you have a disease like that, when you have a pandemic that lands on your shores, it hurts things. It sets you back. Look, life happens. But let's keep in mind, people are losing jobs over it. People are losing tons of money over this. It's going to take a long time to figure this thing out. People in the airline industry. I talked to a travel agent friend of mine last night. Their industry, not just cruise ships, folks, their industry is being slaughtered. Everybody in the travel industry right now. And those are real lives. They matter a lot. I don't look at things that, oh, you work on a cruise ship and that's not my problem. That's somebody's livelihood. That's how somebody feeds their wife and kids. It's a big, big deal. So keep them in your prayers. Keep your hopes up. President Trump has what he thinks is a solution to help that out at least a little.
We are going to take care of and have been taking care of the American public and the American economy. We are going to be asking tomorrow, we're seeing the Senate. We're going to be meeting with House Republicans, Mitch McConnell, everybody, and discussing a possible payroll tax cut or relief, substantial relief, very substantial relief. That's a big number. We're also going to be talking about hourly wage earners getting help so that they can be in a position where they're not going to ever miss a paycheck. We're going to be working with companies and small companies, large companies, a lot of companies, so that they don't get penalized for something that's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's not our country's fault.
There you go. That is outstanding right there. That's the right tone. That's the right message. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get something done because, let's be honest, Democrats control the House and they've made this such a partisan issue, as I'm about to show you, but that's the right tone. Good for President Trump. I think it's awesome. Try to breathe some life back in the economy because, look, rich people are going to be fine. And I'm not anti-rich. I'm not like, screw the rich people. Rich people are going to be fine. But there are a lot of people in this country who live paycheck to paycheck. I know many of you live paycheck to paycheck. That's just life sometimes. And if those paychecks stop coming in, bills start piling up. Sooner or later, they're shutting your power off. So let's hope everybody gets back on their feet. Mike Pence gave a little helpful advice.
One of the things that I informed the president that I've been hearing from governors is the concern about hourly wage earners in this country feeling that they had to go to work even if they were ill. The president has tasked this economic team and is working already with leaders in the Congress to make sure that that anyone feels that they are at risk of losing their job or losing a paycheck because they may contract the coronavirus. When we tell people if you're sick, stay home, and the president has tasked the team with developing economic policies that will make it very, very clear that we're going to stand by those hardworking Americans, stand by those businesses, large and small.
Good for them. And that's what people want to hear from their government all across the world when bad things like this, when unexpected things like this hit the shores. Just don't tell me I'm on my own, especially if I'm working, like he said, hourly, and I've got a bad cough and I'm running a fever and I'm looking across the room and thinking, well, I mean, the kids do have to eat, so I'm going to work. It's a tough spot for people to be in. Let's hope they get back on their feet. Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.